なんすか、日本語の嫌なアノイングな部分、本日、not 本に、漢字の読み方がいろいろあるっていうところですかね。So there are different ways to pronounce or read 漢字。Then you have 日曜日 which is 日曜日。Don't you think it's fascinating? It's fun? ちょっと面白くないです？なぜだっていうね。Fascinating, yes, fun, no. Agreed. Yeah, maybe it's not fun. こんばんは、ゆきです。今日もPath of Exileを英語で楽しんでいきたいと思います。前回もまたたくさんのビルドに関するアドバイスとギフト、贈り物いただき、だいぶ強くなってきたんで、さあ、チャレンジ、PoE1 のこのチャレンジにチャレンジするという、初めてね、やって、これチャレンジが終わればスキンがもらえるというのでやってきてるんですが、配信だけでは多分終わらないだろうということで、配信外でもちょこちょことやってみております。で、これからまずちょっと目指したいのは、これかな、Recollections Realized。これ昨日も調べましたけど、Recollect。思い出。ただの思い出って言うとね、メモリーっていう単語を僕は最初に覚えましたが、思い出そうとするとちょっと感情が乗っている感じなのかなという印象を受けてますが、Realize されると。Realize って気づくというか分かるというかっていう意味もあれば実現するっていう意味もあって、ここでは思い出が蘇るというか、なんなら具現化する形になる感じで、ゼナさんだったっけ、このイーゴンさんの姉か妹かみたいな、でシェイパーの娘とシェイパーとの間の記憶の糸みたいなのをたどって、で具現化したダンジョンで敵を倒してるような感じだと思ってるんですけど、ここをねやっていくっていうところと、でInfamous Instigators、これは傭兵ですね。インスティゲーターってなんだ、全然気にしなかったですね。調べてたらキリがないので、ちょっとずつね、わからなくて気になったものを調べて単語力が上がっていくといいなと。インスティゲーターは何かを引き起こす人、特に争い混乱問題を扇動する人を指します。これあんまり聞いたことがないですね、僕は。Path of Exileで言えば、例えばシンジケートのメンバーが陰謀を企てて他の組織に混乱をもたらす役割に近いイメージ。シンジケートってもうよくわからないけど、とりあえず見つけたら処刑するという対応してる、エクセキュートするっていうね。アジテーター、これは聞いたことがあるな。先導する、煽っていく感じのね。でプロボーカー、プロボークってファイナルファンタジー14でも敵をね挑発するときの、その挑発っていうスキルの名前がプロボークでしたけど、それをする人で挑発者。なんでだろうな、わかんないけど傭兵ですね。あと 4体というか4種類、なかなかねインファマスが出てこないんですけど、悪名高き先導者みたいな。でエルドリッチエクスペディション、このオルター祭壇って意味ですけど、マップ回ってたらちょこちょこ選ぶやつが出てきてるやつを頑張って、昨日一昨日ぐらいからやり始めてまだ半分ぐらいですね。エルドリッチってダンジョンズ&ドラゴンズの、ウォーロックがエルドリッチブラストっていうね、開口戦っていう言葉じゃない、スキル使いますけど、エルドリッチってだけで取り出したら、このどういう意味になるんだ？不思議な、怪しい、なんともわからない的な意味、不気味な、超自然的、異世界的な、超自然ね。だからもう本当何かわからないから、わからないものは不気味に感じるとか、そういうことかな。人間離れしていて恐怖や奇怪さを感じさせるものを表す。なるほど。異世界、エルドリッチブラストってビームというか、なぎ払う感じですけど、異世界ビームとかダサいからエルドリッチブラストになってる感じかな。ブラストも調べようか。ブラスト。強い一撃、爆風突風、なぎ払うというか、爆風突風って感じか。ブラストオブファイヤー、火炎の爆発。エルドリッチブラストってもう何が起こったか分からない、異世界爆風みたいなことかな。そうするとちょっとかっこ悪い感じもあるから、ダンジョンズ&ドラゴンズ、バルダーズゲートとかね、ではエルドリッチブラストっていうのは、じゃあ開口戦か。開口戦ってそういう意味では、開口戦 開口線って最初に聞いたのはもう時代ですけど、キーウ特戦隊のリクームが口から開口線ってやつな気がするけど、違うっけな。開口線口から開口線って書いてみる。口から開口線。めっちゃ、ウルトラマン。もっと遡れば、ウルトラマンとかの、スペシウムビームでしたっけ？ちょっと名前忘れたけど、ちゃんとした。確かそうだ。ちっちゃな頃にちょっと見たことがあるような、ゲームで出てきただけかな。はい、不思議で不気味な光のビームを開口線。エルドリッチブラスト。そのイメージのエルドリッチのエクスペディションは、遠征とかですけど、はい。で、あとはリビアドリターン。これもな、頑張ってペタルね、花びらですけど、をコンシュームをして、あと5000、6000ぐらい。ここら辺のオーブが高いんでドロップすることを願うと。これはインビテーションを集めて、メイブのインビテーションだけなのかな。とにかくモディファイアをつけるっていうのをやらずにやってたんでね、ここから追い上げれるか。で、T17 いけるようにはなったけど、ちょっと死ぬことも多いんで、レベルが上がったらね、今日行こうかなと。まずはメモリーインフルエンス、なんか記憶に影響を受けた、インフルエンスされたというダンジョンマップを回って、レベルが上がったら T17 行こうかなって感じですね。とともにこれね、ちょっとウーバーボス、ピナクルボスのさらに上ですね。頂点のボスのウーバーってね、オーバーその上という意味なんでって最近調べて知ったんですけど、ドイツ語から来てるらしいですね。はい。で、グラインディングギアゴーズ。これな。レベル100はちょっと、いけるとこまで頑張ります。チャレンジなんでね。はい。なので、イーゴンさんに話しかけて、Greetings。こんにちは。ここからやっていきますかね。これって、もうずっと終わらずに永久に回れる感じなのかな。いきますか。強くなったんで、あんまり最も気にしてないっていうね。As expected。予想通りというか。さあ。って言いながらな、死んだらグッと経験値下がるから注意ですね。あまり舐めすぎない。リスペクトを忘れずに。下潜るやつがいいかな。いいです。これがオルターですね。もう見ずにただクリックしてるっていう。これあと160回ぐらい押したら、チャレンジ完了ですね。一つ。メモリーのね、オルターもあるから、こっちもやらなきゃなんですが、あとこのペタルもね、消費して、1万、どれぐらいだったっけ？塵も積もればですね、終わってみたら、なんかちょっと達成感ありそう。これ、いけるとこまでやるだけで。40までね、いけたらいいけど、始め出し遅かったりとか、初めてやるということだったりとか、次のシーズンで PoE1 をやるならちゃんとここら辺の、チャレンジ。僕は結構ね、スキン好きだし、チャレンジも好きなんで、アリーの。キープでいいのか。この先になんか、あったっけ？わかった。これが、メモリーの方のオルタですね。マップを、どっちでもいいです。はい、で、さっきのフィールドがまだそんなに、回ってないし、インファマスなね、傭兵が、マーシナリーがいるかもしれないんで、ちょっと見に行こうかな。オーバーブリグレッド。もうなんか、そんなに拾わずに、どんどんね、マップを回るということをしつつも、拾えるのにわざわざ拾わないという必要もないということで。ブリーチ。また、PoE2 にもブリーチ今後増えてくるのかな。結構好きなんで楽しみですね。なんか、デッシュとの雰囲気がね、ボス感があって好きとか、全然、ブリーチ、全然パッシブ振ってないから、閉まるのも早いですね。 デシュト以外にも、この、1にはデシュトいませんけど、この間使ってた、モンクのアセンダンシーの、チャユだだからね、カオスダメージの、なんか元になってるっぽいボスもいて、この間普通に倒せちゃったんですけど、弱いバージョンですけどね、倒せたのは。どんどんこれいきますかね。よいしょ。It's ready. 準備できたよ。だいぶね、マップもこう回り始めて、このマップはここに行けば終わるなみたいなのがちょっとは分かるようになってきましたが、やっぱりポイ2と比べても、しまった、花びら使わせてたさっき。よくやっちゃいますね、これ。覚えてるときに使わないとね。敵と戦いながら押すっていうのはかなり僕みたいな、あんまりキーボードマウスゲーム慣れてないプレイヤーは難しいような。コントローラーでやってたら、どのボタンに割り当てられてるんだろう。アベレーション。これ、そうか、メモリーが読めるやつか。メモリーが読める。記憶がというか、なんか記憶の断片的な感じで。シェイパーザナのお父さんの人格保たれてる時の記憶みたいなことなのかなと思って、たまにチラッと見たりしてますけど、このゲームもね、こうストーリー、そんなにゲーム内では押してる感じないですけど、しっかりとなんか考えられているというか、作られてるというか、そんな気がします。傭兵？違うの？傭兵か。without touch。インファマスじゃなかったら、カオスオーブ持ってたら倒そうかなって思いますけど。アリーナ。マップ覚えてきたって言いながら、あんまりボスどんなやつかなみたいな。終わり。終わり。これで終わりか。地図だけ取って、まだマップ。でも傭兵見たし、もういいっちゃいいね。まあ。もうちょっとだけ、ここはシンプルで、なんかこう回りやすいイメージがありますね。こう、テレポートというか、ブリンクスキルをした時に、こう、遮蔽物というか壁がないんで気持ちがいいという、マップによってはね、もう全然、なんか出た？マップによっては、かなりブリンクしにくいところもあったりしますからね。あとは、ちょっと、ペダルを、なんか、押しやすいとこに入れといてもいいかな。そしたら戦ってる間に押せますもんね。今、F10 って入れましたけど、結局クリックするっていう、W ボタンとかで良さそうですね。外出て、ペダルの F10 にして、これを一旦 W にいけるかな。こっちに W 振ってたら聞いてくれない気もするな。まあちょっとどうなるか見てみましょうかね。次がこれ何回か回ってボス戦みたいな、なんかそういうことなのかなってやりながら思ってますけど、いまいちこの仕組みは分かってない。今 W ボタンに一応ペダルマーク OK。 W 押してもスキルの方が優先されてるな。 キルの W を取ってしまえばいけるかな。こういうのもちょっとね、実験と呼ぶほどじゃないですけど、いろいろとやりやすいように変えられるのはいいっすね。うわ、なんか来た。一旦帰ろう。怖いね。ここでやるのは。こんなとこで死んでられないですからね。オプション。で、W を一旦どこにも入れないようにして、こうかな。で、ノットセット。これでどうでしょう。あ、いけたいけた。あ、いいですね。よし。これで走りながら、キーボードのいろんなところのボタン割り振ってても押し切れないというか、左手デバイスをね、ロールをやるときに、なんか勝手にてやってたから以降、ずっと左手デバイス使って、こういうキーボードを回すゲームはやってるんですけど、このなんだF とかがね、別にボタンあるわけじゃないから20個ぐらいかなを適当に割り当てて使うっていう、普通のキーボードでねやれたらまあ一番いいんですけどね。なんだかんだこの左手デバイスに慣れてしまったら、だから出先とかではちょっとねあんまゲームできないっていう。日本に出張で帰るときとかはゲームをお預けですからね、基本的には。まあ、日本に帰ってるときにまでそんなゲームしなくてもということもありなんですけど、大体ね日本に帰るときって仕事とか人とね会うことがメインだから、とはいえ空き時間あるからそういう時は普段読まない本を読む的な、昨日意味なくレベルを下げたグレイスになる。アリーナ。あ、終わった。とはいえダブルボタン押し忘れてんな。まあまあ。よしよしよしよし。こんな感じ？あ、今日ちょっとなんかあったかいな気持ち。よし、次行きます。あと 3.5 マス5ゲージぐらいですね。レベル100まで、ちょっと死にすぎだからな。死なずに頑張っていけば、こんなに教えていただいた経験値をねたくさん取れる、このタイムレスエンブレム、この鍵使うやつちょこちょこやってるんですけど、本当にいろんなこと知ってるとより快適に遊べるというか。お、これ最後か。コートヤードウェイスオブウェイスティングって入ってたような気が。入ってないっけな。ここじゃなくてリコレクションですね。コートヤードオッケーオッケー、来た来た。ここがランダムなのかな。ウェイスティング、ウェイストって無駄にする、ウェイストオブタイムで、時間の無駄とかね、よく使う表現ですけど、ウェイストオブ時間の無駄ね。他はウェイス、だから無駄にする。で、コートヤードって中庭とか、なんか知ってる単語2つ並んで意味わからないことって、未だにちょくちょくありますね。ゲームやってると余計にかな。なんか、ちょっとね、独特な言い回しじゃないけど、日本語で見たら、なるほどっていう。後輩の中には、消耗の中にはってちょっと変な。衰退の中には。腐敗と衰退が支配する中にはみたいなニュアンスを、どうお呼びすればいいんだ。CXR シレスさん。ありがとうございます。こんな感じで、パスオブエグザイルを英語でやりながら、英語も学びつつ、パスオブエグザイルのことも学ぶ配信をまったりとやっておりますので、ゆっくりと楽しんでいただければ嬉しいです。さて、 いきますか。じゃあコートヤード・オブ・ウェイスティング。まあ2回目だから1回行ってる。全然覚えてないけど、いやこれ嫌やな、通りたくないな。あ、普通のアップか最初は。でボスがいて、多分同じ話をだから4回は見れるってことか、このチャレンジをやってる間は。チャレンジやってる間にちょっとずつストーリーも終えると、次のねパスオブエグザイル2来た時に、これって1で出てたっていうのがちょっと増えそうでね、すでにこんなレベルの理解でも楽しみですね。まあ、マラケシュとか、それこそセケマーとか、2で聞いてた言葉が1でも出てきてて、ね、セケマはこう女性がリーダーになるべきっていう、でもなんか別にそうじゃなくて、結構閉じたね社会というかみたいな感じなんですよね。アクト何だっけな、オユンさんっていうセケマが、マラケシュ族かな、リーダーのタイトルみたいなことですよね。でその人に対して、いやちょっとなんかもっと古き良き時代の私たちでいようよっていう人もいたり、途中めちゃくちゃキャリーしていただいたから全くストーリー分かってなかったんですけど、 NPC にその後話しかけに行ったりして断片的にストーリーを理解するという。おお、顔そぶ。アナミンさんこんばんは。ゆっくりと楽しんでいてくださいませ。このパスオブエグザイル1のチャレンジにチャレンジする今日と、まあ明日終わればいいんですけど、なかなか頑張らないと終われなさそうです。まあ終わらなかったらどうやねんっていう話なんですけどね。せっかくならゴール目指して走り切りたいですね。よし、これはやっとこう。ベリシウムね。かなみさんの最後の絵文字みたいな、なんか本当にたくさんお持ちですね。こう絵文字かわいらしい。僕もこうたまにね、他の配信者さんのとこに行って、なんだっけ、ハイプトレインとかやったら、なんかちょっともらえたりとか、逆にハイプトレインしていただいてちょっと取れたりとか、2、3持ってますけど、なんかこのゲームを配信すればとか、このゲームの配信を見に行けばもらえるとかも多分なんかあるような、うちの子供あんま分かってないっていう、この配信をねするために使わせていただいてる、その最低限の機能だけですけど、それでもこうゲームを通じてね、今まで知り合うことがなかった方と出会えるというのは本当に面白いなという。そんな感じでもうちょっとで、もうちょっと先か、1年ぐらい配信をやり始めて経ちますが、なんかちょうど1年経つくらいにドラゴンクエスト1、2リメイクが来るから、やるかどうかちょっと迷うんですよね。面白そうではあるんだけど、サブエグザイルがな、今月末というか今週末、あれボスどこだこれ。今週末にパスオブエグザイル2の新しいパッチが来て、で10月10月末か、またこの1のやつが来るとしてってなったら、このレベルで毎回チャレンジやるとかだったら、もう今後はパスオブエグザイルしかほぼやる時間が、他にもねいろんな楽しいゲームあるから目移りしてしまう時も、この間もタイタンクエスト2っていうねちょっとやってみてましたけど、めちゃくちゃ中途半端なところで終わってるけど、あれボスどこだ。真ん中になんか通路っぽいのがありますね。ここか。 これサイラス、僕の苦手なボスのうちの一人ですね。このまさかマップボスとして出てくるんだ。あ、ザナか。僕さっき名前間違えたなよ。これ2回目 ?1 回目やった記憶も全くないな。話としてはザナなんか一歩落ちた。ザナを守る的な感じでずっといたけど、なんか最終的にはもうザナも含めてオリアスの街を破壊するみたいな流れになったっていう彼ね。クリビアダ・モービッジ、ダイアズ・ユア・メン、これうちの子じゃない？クレビアね。はい。で、ナクタパペットマスター、人形使い。You see, I'm not to be trifled with. トライアンフとかと関係あるかな。トライアンフで、凱旋門とか、なんかとりあえず勝利するみたいな意味かな。なんか、勝つといえばもうウィンでいいような気がするんですけど、トライフル、違うかな。トライフル。全然違った。あれ綴り間違えてるわけじゃないの。トライフォード。あれ凱旋門。フランスのね。パリかな凱旋門あるの。そこら辺が。もう凱旋門って英語で。これトライアンフ。これとは関係ないのか。トライファルアーチか。トライアン読めない。もう普段使わない単語は難しいですね。
トライアンフル。
トライアンフルか。トライアンフルね。いい加減にしか覚えてない。トライアンフルアーチ。これ凱旋門。で、今回今出てたやつは、ちょっと全部入れるか。I'm not to be trifled with。でも存在に扱うで意味合うか。古風文学的。はい。仕事で英語使うとかね。学業は何を勉強するかによりますけど、今まで全然いらなかった分野の英語というか。で、そう、トライフルってなんかお菓子的なのもあったようなと思いながら。カスタードやスポンジ、クリームを重ねたデザート。なんか絵が想像できないな。トライフル。これロッテトライフル？日本でも明治も出してる？味の素パーク？これトライフル。トライって3つっていうことかな。トライアスロンとかね、トライアングルとか、とりあえず3がつくこのトリプルとかもそうか。あとは、トリケラトプスとかね、のトライか。3層ってことでしょうね。で、ここでは存在に扱うで、これまた、シュンシュンが。ちょっと止めよう。一旦止めよう。このシュンシュンしてるやつ。で、私は存在に I'm not to be 扱われる、なんて訳す？敵が来て You'll see。これあなた見るですけど、You'll see とか We will see どうなるか見ましょうかみたいな。Let me see。なんか見せてもらおうかみたいな時、Let me see って書いてたような気がするな。シャア、アズナブルのセリフ。That rather code dictates, so go ahead, choose. 違うわ、これ。違うやつ見てて、さっき倒した。マーシナリーだ、これ。今見て気づきましたね。この下、ここですね。ネグレクティドフレームか。だから傭兵はなんか存在に扱われるような、安っぽい傭兵じゃないわよ、みたいなことかな。ちょっと男性か女性か忘れたけど。ねえ、これ、ネグレクティドフレーム。ネグレクトされた、拒絶された炎みたいなこと。You cling to life. cling to 何々にしがみつくね。命、生にしがみつく。only out of ignorance。だから無知、out of って、なんかそこから外に向かって出していくようなイメージというか、ここでは無知から 君は生にしがみつくというか、なんか死んだ後も例えばこういう世界が広がってるから死ぬことは怖くないよみたいな、なんかそういうことを言おうとしてるのかなって勝手に推測してますけど、とにかくクリングという何々にすがるね。で Beyond there's only horror Beyond 何か超えていく感じね。There's only horror 恐怖しかない。 Feel the thrill of the void ボイドのスリルを感じろ。ボイドってもう無の空間みたいなことだと思いますけど、何の話これ。The rain of stars 星の雨だ、攻撃かな。 You left me there ザナ、ザナに置いていかれたからネグレクトされた炎みたいなことか。 Centuries alone 何世紀にもわたって俺は一人だった。 In the Atlas アトラスに、だからザナとシラスはアトラスに一緒に冒険に行っててみたいなことかな。でもザナがなんか知らんけどもういいって置いてきてってことで、 Right where was I いいよからこの記憶の断片を見てこう大きなストーリーを想像するというコンテンツだと思ってるんですけど、面白いですね。はい、ここら辺はいらないんで帰ろう。いやー、そうか。よし。ここら辺、マップがだいぶ増えてきたから、とりあえず、エコブロンリネス。これも置いとくでいいかな。エコブトラウマ。これ行ったことあるよな。ちょっと後で行こう。あんまりどんなコンテンツか覚えてないんでね。16、ここら辺も全部一旦。Ultimate Scroll Catalyzing Ultimate Encounters。これ別にやらないしな。なんで拾ったんだろう。なんか高いみたいな表示だったんかな。もしかしたら。打ったら高いかな。カオスオーブに。高かった。すごい。これはありがたい。1対30。もう全然いいです。今もう32とかにしとこう。おお。金欠に次ぐ金欠なんでね。だいぶ昨日散財じゃないですね。お金を使って強くしていったんで。で、メモリ消えたからまたマップっすね、これ。はい。なんとなくここら辺入れてたやつも入れていこう。なんか経験値上げたりできそうなやつを適当に入れてるという。本当にね、必要になった時にまたファームをするなら買えばいいかなという。スカラゲのスタッシュも次回最初からちゃんとポエ1をやるならもう必須ですね。今回はなくてギリギリなんとかいけるかなって思ってますけど、3、4、5マップぐらいでレベル上がるかな。モンスターのデンシティね、モンスターの濃度によりますね。どれぐらい密に出てきてくれるか。よいしょ。カラーも同じようにマップを回り、メモリーの糸、記憶の糸を見つけていうのを、繰り返しなんかちょこちょこと味を変えるべくボスだったりティア17ね、挑もうと思ってます。何やちょっとレベル上がるまではティア17普通に死んじゃうからな。油断してなくても、油断してるのはなんか自分のエナジーシールドが減ったことに気づいてなかったりしながらやってますからね。死んでからあれっていう。とにかくこのどんどんビルドが強くなっていって手触り的にやっぱりキャストスピードとかが上がれば上がるほど当たり前ですけどより速いというか面白くなりますね。より強く。ここまで本当に一人でだけでやろうと思ったら金策のやり方とかがちょっと分かってないから効率が良くないかもですけど、はい CX しれさん。はい。Hello。さあ、ボスはボスかここ。ボスですね。ボスですね。よしよし。このレポートは拾っとこう。こっちさっき見たっけな。傭兵いたかな。まだこのマップでは傭兵を見てない気がするんで、ちょっと傭兵を探しに行ってみますか。いたけど、インファマスじゃないです。あ、メグサルテドブ持ってる。いただきですね。よいしょ。パスオブエグザイル2と比べてね、だいぶ価値が高い。じゃあ高いよね。まあ、カオスソーブの価値が低いというか、まあ、どっちにせよ、こうトレードではね、使い勝手いいのはカオスとデバインということは、今回学びましたんで。よし、これをやっとこう。レアのやつ、あ、これハービンじゃなくて、ちょっとなんかわかんないやつですね。なんか銀の玉みたいなの着てるけど大丈夫？大丈夫。さあ、ここの敵が意外に強いからな。ちょっと、ぼったちしてて、一回死んだような。ちょっとずつエリア移動しないと何が来てるかがもうね、ここまで来ると見えないという、なんかで死んでるんで、気をつけます。まだいる敵？あ、いる。どうしよう。ブラッドサプティンクチャー。ここら辺もメレーは全然使ってないから、ティンクチャーってなんか全部メレーにプラスしてるようなイメージがありますけど。よしよし、あとちょっと、あとちょっと。絶対に死ねないな。ここら辺は、どこにないね。よし、帰ろう。あとちょっと。もうちょっとで。マップ16あるからいいか。よし。これ。あ、じゃないね。強くして。OK。で、アディショナルブリーチ。まあ、すぐに消えてしまいますけど、ブリーチ。ちょっとでもモンスターの数を稼ごうということで。You study English? Yeah, I do. I have been using English at work and also to study. But I love playing games, and I want to play video games in English. But it's very difficult because there are many words that I don't know. As English in games, they are quite different from what I'm familiar with. So yes, I am playing video games and learn English. That's what I'm doing in my streaming. Thanks for asking. Are you by any chance studying Japanese? And that's why you found my streaming, or maybe you just like Path of Exile 1? Either way, I'm happy you're here and hopefully enjoying my streaming. For English and Japanese type. I see. Yeah, I'm not sure how much Japanese you can learn by watching my streaming. But if you have any question around the Japanese or Japanese culture, I'm happy to answer as much as I can. Japanese grammar is very mysterious for me. My wife, she's Danish, and she tried, or she now doesn't understand Japanese quite pretty much. But when she asked me some question around Japanese grammar, then I can't really answer. Maybe that's normal. Like when asking some English grammar question to native speakers, English native speakers, then they can't really answer. Because that's how we speak, kind of a thing. And in Japan, people are kind of tired of learning English because there is a lot of grammatical study at school. Not much communication, but grammar, and also just remember or learn a lot of words to memorize them and test it. That is not fun. So I just want to show you can do whatever you like, and at the same time you can learn English. Lots of grammar study, but no real practice. Indeed. Of course, you need some basic understanding and basic vocabulary to communicate, but still. But that's not only because the Japanese school system regarding the English learning is bad, but that's not it. I mean, there's of course a lot of room to improve, but more importantly, there are maybe not so many English teachers, Japanese English teacher who actually can speak English or have been abroad and communicate in English. To become a teacher, you don't need to go abroad. You just need high score. Yeah, not only high score in English, but yeah. Anyway, it's very much fun if you're able to speak foreign language, I think. And now that we have ChatGPT or any AI, what's it called? Yeah, ChatGPT, for example, and it helps a lot to learn languages. When you have a question, you can always ask, and sometimes they are wrong, but it doesn't really matter. You don't need to, you don't need to have the right answer all the time. And even you can also ask some question to English expert. Still, they do not know everything. Your friend actually teaching English in Japan. Ah, I see. That's nice. I used to work as an English teacher in Japan, not at school, but it's more like a private school. You can take English course at this school in the evening for adults or also students, and also on weekends. It was fun to teach. I became an English teacher even though I couldn't really communicate in English back then. It was funny. But the teaching English doesn't mean, or it's not the same as being able to speak. So there are some techniques. Long time ago, yeah, I would say like how many years ago? 15, maybe. Yeah, yes, I changed jobs quite often, and now I'm in Denmark. I've been living in Denmark for about 10 years now. And before moving to here, I used to work in Japan and as an English teacher and also some kind of marketing guy and also a localization thing. And now I know what it means to use English in the real life a little bit. So that's also what I want to share if anybody's interested. Yeah, living in Denmark, that's weird. Maybe. Not weird, but you never know what happens in life. That's fun. My communication good? Oh, thanks. I'm happy to hear. Okay, and yeah, 2 more gauge or 11%, or 11%. I need a little more experience to become level 96. How old are you? I am 41 actually. I became 41 this August. I was about to ask how old do you think I am, but it's a silly question. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah. I bought a new PC actually because my birthday was I just wanted to buy a good one last month, and I thought my birthday was soon, so yeah, that's why. And then I just bought this new PC, which is nice. I don't know so much about PC, but this GPU 50. I don't know. This is quite a new one. I used to. My older one has 30. How do you say that? 3070 something. And I stream, and when playing Path of Exile 2, then I got kind of, what's it called? It's not really rendering properly. A lag, yeah, exactly. Interactive repair. This one I don't understand, but yeah. Yes, I thought, since I started streaming in October last year, and I wasn't sure if I could keep doing it, but I so far I've been having fun, so I thought, that's worth investing a little bit more money so that it gets more comfortable for me, but also for those who watch my streaming. So, but still I'm in Twitch setting as I do need more audience to stream in a higher quality. So that's kind of my aim now. Try to get more audience in some way, one way or another. I don't know how, but I think it's more important for me to just have fun and enjoy chatting with those who come and see my streaming, and share some experience around language learning, or whatever happens in our daily life. Hi, Blade-san, こんばんは. Is it your birthday? Not today. In August. August 7th was my birthday, and that's kind of why I allowed myself to buy a new computer. That's what we were talking about. Because this is kind of a quite huge investment. It's not cheap to buy a computer. And this is not infamous, and he doesn't have any good currency. なるほど. How is the build feeling now with upgrades? Very nice. Very, very nice. Very strong as well. After the streaming yesterday, I also tweaked a little more and bought some jewels, and now my DPS is 10 million. That's nice. So now I just spend enough time to get all the challenges done. Not all the challenges, but enough challenges done. 10 million DPS is really nice. Without your help and others' help, I couldn't figure out. So thank you very much for your support and advice. That helps a lot. And this blood mage is really nice. I can feel it. I can feel I'm much more tanky. even though, yeah, I still die sometimes. How are you linking image plot compared to previous? Liking. As far as I understand, the previous build is just giving me power charge +1 and some lightning resistance and stuff. And this one, yeah, with with these 4 flasks always on, and yeah, that's huge. I was going to, look up how expensive this belt was yesterday, but I didn't. And then now I'm curious, but at the same time, kind of not scary, but yeah, I'm just thankful for Honekuri Daimajin-san. Yeah. You said you always buy this mage blood in the league start, right? I do understand why. It's pretty cheap now. Around for me, it's not cheap. 110 divine O's. Building start a little bit. Okay, 202, 250. That's expensive. And where am I? Where's the boss? I can't find. Deploy sentinel. What's this? Something happens? There are still quite many mechanics I don't understand. Yeah, this is where I started. And yeah, I just go back home. And the mage blood, you can also... Is that the boss drop thing? Yeah, it must be. I don't know which one. But it's easier to just buy. Like a farm some currencies and buy instead of trying to... Well, I don't know. Some people, yeah, depends on your playing style, maybe. Random drop. Okay. And well, I have a good currency strategy that allows me to farm 100 to 200 in one day, even a week. Yeah, that's what I need to learn for the next season. Yeah, there are many ways to make some money in this game, but not all of them are as effective as yours. It's essence farming. Okay. Yeah, Marcelo-san told me how to do it. And okay, you earn so much money. Well, currency. 100 to 200 divs. Yeah, they say, I've just heard some senpais say it's easier and more fun to earn some currencies in Path of Exile 1 compared to Path of Exile 2. Because there are many more endgames. With my current setup, it's at least 50 div per hour. Okay, for now I just need to focus on my different challenges. But after this, if you don't mind, I'll be happy to hear how you do it. But that'd be great if you bother to share the tips, some tips. Okay, what to do? Yeah, still 16. Tier 16 ね。よし。これなんだ? Add elder influence. また入れるか。You made a video about it on a cheaper budget mainly to help newbies. Really? Can you share the link in the chat comment? I'd be happy to have a look later. That's nice. Yeah, I am one of the newbies. I need to learn. But the strategy I'm using right now is for stronger build, which is also more deals per hour. Okay. So for like a starter guide and some later end game guide and the end game strategy. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. I also need to think about how to make money in the coming Path of Exile 2. Very quick. I think it's kind of hot today. I just need to open the window. It's been chilly, but today, for some reason, in the weather forecast, the numbers are same, like 20. How hot? Oh, I shouldn't do this. I don't want to die with this much experience. This video is mainly for newbies, but I just adjust some certain parts about this Atlas tree and do it on P16 8 mod corrupted maps to reach that. Okay. 40 ディバインオーブか。Thank you. Yeah, I just need to open it and then bookmark it then. Thank you. I will have a look later. トライフル。なんか調べてたな、そういえば。よし。How long have you played PoE 1?
Go on. You know the rules.
Yes, I guess. So you are very experienced exile.
I lost. That means it's yours.
But now I understand why people keep playing this game. Well, it's just so fun. Yes, about 9k hours at them. Just about 7,000 hours. Wow. Since 2020. Okay. So 5 years. So you are very much senpai. Yeah. I'm happy that I got to know about this game. Now, yeah, I played different games, but for now, I think PoE I like it best for now. I know this much. Yeah, okay. What made you start, or how did you know about this game? Did you like action RPG before? This is the strategy I use for more profit with the T16. Thank you. Yeah, I also bookmark this. Thank you. I do need more money, I think. Some of the challenges, I maybe just need to, buy the keys and then get it done. Okay, so where's the... Wait. Oh yeah, this one. Did I see that? How did I miss the gate passage? Yeah. Okay, and here's second floor. You heard about PoE from the huge passage tree, and then one day I just downloaded and tried it out, and then you loved how complex the game is. Yeah. Kind of similar story. I don't remember why I started downloading, or I even bought Diablo 4. But at some point I bought it. Maybe I heard it's fun, or I maybe wanted to try something. And then, yeah, I got very excited. Like, yeah, with Diablo 4. And then I just look for another similar title. And then this one, yeah, very beautiful passive skill tree. Diablo 4, but yeah, at first I thought, yeah, Diablo 4, it's very complex, but not at all compared to Path of Exile. Both games are fun, but now I like this one better. Spend more time and try to figure out. It's a game that isn't friendly to newbies, yeah, agreed. But you self-taught yourself how to play the game properly. And use builder guide since I just tried to make my own build for my first league. That build sucked. I know. I also did the same again in Path of Exile 2. I thought, or I think Infernalist is cool because it looks cool. But I didn't really understand the, mechanics behind the build. Yeah, then Konekuri Dayamajin-san happened to came to my streaming and then shared some tips. Since then, yeah, he has been helping me a lot. And actually, he also recommended this Path of Exile 1 to me as well. And that's kind of why I started. I also wanted to learn more about Path of Exile world, like a storyline, and all the background stories. The build couldn't clear T6 maps without dying. Yeah, but you did go through to the end game. That was impressive. I was in Path of Exile 2, and I finished Act 3 with my own build, I guess. Yeah, then Act 4, or the cruel difficulty, then I got some help. Not because I asked for, but they just are willing to help me, and then I was just, happy. I didn't really... It's fun to try to figure out by myself, but also fun to get some help to do whatever they said. Okay, 1 or 2 more maps. That's nice that people are willing to help. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, when playing Path of Exile 2 and also Path of Exile 1, there are a lot of senpai exiles who are willing to help me. That's... Yeah, I'm so happy. Yeah, some people maybe... I don't know. Some streamers, maybe they do not want to get help. But I'm happy if somebody helps me. If not, then I just try to figure out by myself. Either way, it's fun. Anyway, yeah, so that's really nice people. There are kind of people out there. That's good to know. Sometimes life can be hard, and sometimes like I didn't stop believing in humanity kind of stuff, but still feel like, oh, there are quite many cold people around me kind of mentality I become sometimes. But yeah, by watching some anime, Ghibli anime, then I started to or want to, I don't know, believe in humanity one more time kind of stuff. But now I stream, and there are always kind of people, and I enjoy chatting, and so it's really nice for my mental stability as well. You also had some help by watching a lot of all the PoE tutorials. So you watched maybe 100, 200 hours worth of tutorials, and by your second league, you were able to do juiced maps. Yeah, the corrupted map, and buy your own headhunt. Nice, which was expensive build back then. It's Mage Blood. Yeah. So even though I got a lot of help, but still I did spend some time and figure out how to, make the build even stronger. And sometimes, invested in some, for me, 20 divine ores, they are a lot. And but I'm just happy, like I earn my salary by myself and then buy something I want to buy and become stronger. That's nice. My mental stability is doing well. Yeah, I am not really like a I do not really get depressed or something, but still, yeah, happy to. It's nice to talk with people or interact with people, especially those who have like similar or shared interests. So always have something to talk about together. Yeah, 20 divine does sound a lot. Yeah, it is for me for now. Essence video can help you earn that in just one. Oh yeah, that's that's just wow. Yeah, I'll have a look later. For now, I just need to get these challenges finished. Well, not need to, but I want to. 16. Okay, let's go. I just need more memory threads. We had the comments from other viewers that said the guide helped them buy their own mage blood. Nice. It's also nice to get some comments and this saying whatever we do helps other people. Like I am streaming to hoping this helps somebody to start learning English again or keep learning English in another way. Like not just reading books and studying at the desk, but instead playing video games and learn. And some say they are happy to see my videos. There are not many, but still it means a lot. Did I? Yeah. Okay, let's go. Memory select. And maybe one more or two more maps. Then tier 17. I'm just happy there are YouTube and Twitch now. So that's you get to know people anywhere and everywhere. The feedback is very useful since it was your first currency guide that I made for YouTube. Oh, okay. I usually just teach my friends and your guildmates over Discord. Okay. Yeah, you can reach a lot more people. Bridge. ちょっと全然見てなかった。Yeah, if that's the purpose, like, of course, I'm streaming and hope to get more viewers, but I'm at the same time I want to have this community like small and cozy so that I can talk really. So it depends what you want to achieve, what you want to do with what you do. But it's nice. You are making some videos for newbies, and there are some newbies that are helped by you. You do prefer small communities as well. Yeah, it's nice. Like if I'm doing this purely for business, then of course I need to think about how to scale my community and how to monetize kind of stuff. But that's not what I want to do with this. I just want to having fun to get, and for me, having fun, I can't do that by myself. They're all alone.
A swift choice speaks well of you.
So again, it's fun to play games in one way or another. Like I used to have not my, but I used to be like a create a team for. Do you know Final Fantasy 14? It is one of the, I would say, biggest MMORPG. And since you can interact with them on a personal level. And I recently also helped people who joined my Discord from that video. Yeah. So it's nice. And you also have Discord. I think after today's streaming, I want to watch your video, and then can I just join your Discord as well? And you know Final Fantasy 14, never played it. Already pretty burned out from MMO. So I'll have a look later and try to join your Discord as well. Or can I? Do you have a link on the video? Then I can just find it. Yeah, you're more than welcome to share the link as well, and also on the video description. Yeah, I think I can just find it. But thanks for asking. And where am I? Yeah, it's there also. Is not in in that invincible. No, I think sometimes they do not get any damage. Oh, what am I talking about? In Final Fantasy 14, they are also in the games, and to clear the end games, you need some people, some friends. Like you can also use the matching system in the game, but I prefer to try to, slay the boss with fixed members, and I used to arrange that group for about 2-3 years maybe. It was fun, but it's also maybe too closed. Race. Exactly. Yes, it's called Savage Raid or Ultimate Raid.
Acceptable outcome.
It was also fun. I did make maybe around 10-15 groups and met new people. It was fun. They and one time one German person joined our team, and he was really good at Japanese. I was just impressed. I don't think I could join a English speaking gamers team and communicate that well as he did. It was impressive. Okay, one more 16. Yes. Yeah, German. It was fun. I can, he's not, you can tell he's not native, but he does understand, it seems he understands almost everything. It seemed he understood almost everything. It was, just amazing. I have never tried to, be a part of such a team. Like I worked with people who speak English, of course, but not playing games together. It would be a fun challenge. I want to try it one day. The only Japanese I know is what I have picked up from watching anime and some VTubers. Yeah. I think that's a good way to learn language, but Yeah, it depends on what kind of anime you watched. In anime characters, they speak sometimes in a very special way. But still, I think for me, communication is not like you don't need to be correct, but it's understandable, then fine. So, yeah, even though some people speak like an anime character, I think it's fun. I like it.
Take it if you must, just make it quick.
You realize anime speak isn't really used in normal Japanese conversation. Yeah, but the textbook Japanese is, not natural either. So where can we learn natural language? And what natural really means, it depends on what kind of people you want to hang out with. So I like anime. So yeah, if you speak like anime character, then it's fine. Not more than fine. Like it's nice even. Yeah, but if you want to, work in Japan in a formal setting, then yeah, it's not maybe, yeah, not good. It's to slang in English. Yeah, I don't know much about English slang. I live in Denmark, but I never been to the US, and I have some. Oh, the last one standing. Nice. I have some friends, and they. Oh, I would say I used to. I do not really. Yeah, talk with them for a long time. But yeah, slang. That's something I'm not really good with, or I do not so much about. Yeah, but you can always ask what's that mean, and they are not 100 slangs people use. So in a group, there are certain slang or expressions they like to use, like as far as I know, also in Japanese. So that's what you need to learn. Like I'm sure in my generation, in English-speaking guys, they do not understand really Generation Z or Generation Z's slang in Wales or Scotland, or so we just need to ask. But yeah. So this but I didn't really for now it's obvious. Yeah, well, you also haven't been to the US since I'm Asian. Oh yeah, but English is a popular language, and that's why it's more often than my native language. Oh yeah, okay. So, do you mind if I ask where you are or what your native language is? Just out of curiosity. Ah, okay. And in Philippines, there are a lot of English schools. Well, they got popular to study English in Philippines. Is that called Philippines? Among Japanese, I think. Because it's much more budget friendly compared to what should I do? What should I do? What? Oh, okay. Yeah. Philippines. Yes. Yeah. What was that I want to say? Yeah. I've never been to Philippines. I only have been to Singapore and Malaysia in Asian countries. But yeah. But you live in Philippines now? Or is that correct pronounced? Philippines? I want to Google it. And you find it funny since you learned how to speak Tagalog. Yeah, Tagalog. Yeah, from going to school, even if Your private school was supposed to be known for English-speaking people. Okay, that's fun. Yeah, interesting.
Philippines.
Philippines. Yeah, Philippines. Sorry, I just want to make sure. Yeah, you know, to pronounce your country, Philippines. You raised your parents with mostly English. Oh yeah, okay. So do you have 2 or maybe even 3 native languages maybe? Wow. I'm not sure how you feel, but it sounds like it. One more 16 map. Then I'm good to go. One more 16 or maybe 15 even. 16. Oh. Yeah, just take 16 and chill. Yes. 2 languages that I can say I'm proficient with, English and Tagalog. Oh yeah? Okay, so Filipino, that's not like Tagalog is the what's it called? Official language in Philippines. Sorry, I wasn't really sure about that. You wrote first Filipino and I thought it was a language, but it's more like a how to say, a person? Like Philippines. Wait, Filipino is the official language, so there are Filipino and Tagalog. Okay, but you are you say okay, but most of your countrymen think it's Tagalog. Oh, interesting. I do not know so much about the history of the Philippines. Tagalog is technically a dialect. Oh, yeah. I've heard the word Tagalog, but I wasn't really sure how many people speak Tagalog and how it is positioned, you know. Like, yeah, with Filipino. Yeah, let's go. Interesting. That's also what I like. Like, yeah, we can share something which either of us do not really know, and it's interesting to learn. And yeah, this one, the last one standing, is this something I can maybe sell?
Hello.
But most Filipinos think that Tagalog is the official language. Yeah, Tagalog, yeah, but I have been told that Filipino is indeed the native language. Okay. Yeah, that's a situation I do not really, well, I just need to do some research or study or do my homework to understand it properly. Mostly just a technicality. Okay. Yeah, interesting. Tagalog and Filipino. Yeah. Yeah, in Japan, just Japanese, but in Denmark, just Danish. But in Norway, for example, there are also 2 languages. New Norwegian and New Norwegian and a book. I can't remember the name, but 2 languages as well. And to understand why there are 2, you need to learn a little bit about their history. So I kind of guess that's like how it is also in Philippines. And the last one standing. Oh, I have competing trade. Maybe I'm too greedy. Yeah, we'll see. So when people say Tagalog, it can also mean Filipino, and it's interchangeable. Interesting. But there are 2 very different languages, correct? So if you people who do not understand the Tagalog, or like who's like a people speaking Tagalog and people speaking Filipino, they can't really talk with each other. Or can they? Oh, because you said it's a kind of dialogue, not dialogue, dialect. Oh, yeah. Interesting. Interesting indeed. It's fun. It's mostly the same when used in today's context. Okay. Okay, and I'm also level 96. That's interesting. But still people want to like differentiate these two languages, or like it's not the same. It's not like, even though they are interchangeable, still you say this is Tagalog and this is Philippine. Yeah, I like grinding. In old games, you need to grind always, and that's how I grew up with games. And today's game, it's very easy to play.
Care to oblige me?
Yeah, because there are so many games and the people's interest,
Try not to
or they
deliberate too long.
just switch from one game to another. But same, that's why I have thousands of hours in this game. Yeah, it's just nice to spend so many times and become so good at a thing. Even though this is a game, I wouldn't say this is just a game. You learn a lot about, I don't know. Modern game is just too easy, yeah. It's like games on smartphones, for example, then I understand they just want to play it like on the train for 5 minutes or so. But the games for console or PC, then I think that's fine. Like being a little more tough to crack. They basically dumb it down for the casual audience. Yeah, in terms of when you think about business, then that's a correct approach for sure. Or it's the complete opposite, of casual friend. Yeah, of course, you need a lot of investment to be able to enjoy the game. But yeah, me too. I also like PoE because this is not beginner friendly.
Die as you were meant to.
Yeah. But once you figure out how to play, like initial cost is maybe a little bit high, and you need to keep learning if you want to become for example, earn some divine orbs effectively, but it's just up to you. I don't really need to play or be able to be mapping in tier 17. It's just fun to my DPS was before 4 million. It's also maybe quite high, I don't know, but still fun. You make it more rewarding when you learn how to play. Yeah, agreed. And where am I? Unlike most MMOs, PoE resets after 3-4 months. Yeah, and you get to apply that knowledge all over again. I like that about PoE. Agreed to like Final Fantasy 14. It's also nice. Like once you what's it called? Have all the jobs level 100 or something, then you can just come back anytime and they are still level 100. That's also nice. but now I understand this league mechanics or season mechanics, like every 3-4 months everything is reset and everybody starts from scratch. Not really from scratch, because if you have knowledge, then you can like go through very quickly and earn money in a very effective way. But still, it's more like it gives we are like it gives fresh start, and that's nice. And a new mechanics and a new adjustment for all the class. That's also fun. Yeah, so 100% agree with what you are saying. And again, where am I? Where's the... Wait, map complete. A game knowledge is very important. That's how you can buy your MH plot within the first 3 to 4 days. And how I start holding mirrors. Yeah, that's impressive. Yeah, 3 to 4 days and you already able to buy one. Okay, so mapping, and now I am level 96. 4 levels to go. And what should I take? Chaos damage or... Yeah, maybe that's the... Yeah, I just take this. Or no, this one. Alright, then we'll see how stronger have I become. Maybe not much. Oh, yeah, doesn't matter. Now 10 million. That's it. Essence start is that good since you can start doing it at tier 6-7 maps. Ah, okay, I see. And you can easily earn 10-20 div per hour even on a very weak build. And that's worth knowing. That's, I think, also why Marcelo-san told me that Essence farm is good. Okay. Oh, by the way, when I speak Japanese, how much do you understand? Like in the last few days, I mostly talk in Japanese in streaming. Is it like understandable to some extent? And maybe hopefully you also learn some Japanese? There's no difference for essence drops in T6, tier 6 and tier 16 maps. Oh yeah, okay. That's good to know. I think I've been talking in English for, I don't know, an hour or so. Yeah, I just... yeah, that's also fine, but you understand some words and then can somewhat 今勉強します。あ、レインさん、こんばんは。いや、勉強になりますかね Is it... I hope it helps you to learn Japanese. And then Blade さん、I can somewhat account more or less what you guys were talking about. That's also a good thing when, playing video games and, yeah, for us Japanese, then learning English, then you do not understand everything, but still looking at the, screen and then you know what's going on. So it's easier to guess what we were talking about. Yeah, that's, I think, fun way to learn. And again, using ChatGPT, it's a game changer. Ready. よし。じゃあ、so I switch back to Japanese a little bit. なんだっけ。そうそう。ティア17のね、 マップはthough you can read kanji at all though. Yeah, again, it depends on what you want to do with Japanese language. If you want to just like still speak in English, but yeah, if you want to communicate with the Japanese people in Japanese, then you don't need to learn kanji. Maybe it's handy to, well, I don't know if you need to even learn hiragana and katakana. Yeah, they are two different things, kanji and Japanese characters, and then, communication in Japanese. There are two different paths. Yeah. 漢字はね、難しいですから。何しようと思ってたんだっけな。まずは、これちょっと揃ってないな。ティア17マップですね、ここからは。ちょっとティア17のマップをちょこちょこと言ってみますか。これちょっと今はもう死んでもいいや。マップ。17ね。で、シタデル。シタデルって言ったっけな。こないだ言ったのは、ちょっと待ってよ。フォートレスは、まあいける。サンクチュアリー、ジガラッジ。知らないな。シタデルも多分行ったことないですね。初めてです。First time to try シタデルthen。初めてかな。Remember。よし。行くぞ。これって、こうしたら戻らないね。よしよしよし。こっから、マップティア17を、22周ですね。Is there a kanji for kanji? 漢字ありますよ。漢字はね、これです。That's what you mean, right? 漢字っていう言葉のいつ漢字。グリーンメイプルさん。皆さん。I'm a native Japanese. Citadel has one of the more annoying and long boss fights for Tier 17. そうなんだ。全然英語を日本語に訳すということも忘れてました。なので、ここからはちょっと自分の勉強のためにも、英語を勉強したいと思ってくださっている方のためというか、にお役に立てばいいなということで、簡単な訳だけ。シタデルは、One of the more annoying. なんかイライラする鬱陶しい敵ね。ロングボス、長いんだ。ロングファイト。ティア17で。1回だけ行ってみますかね。行ったことないんで。今日でこの22週は終われるかな。さあ、一応見とこう。モンスター。こっちのダメージじゃない。バリアさえ減らなければ、まあいいんじゃないかな。レインさん、you figured it was that I couldn't select it on the Microsoft Japanese keyboard. 選べなかったんですね。この漢字っていうのはまあ分かったけど、なぜか選べなかった。グリーンメイプルさんは、I found a good example of Japanese annoying parts. なんですか、日本語の嫌なアノイングな部分なんだろう。日本語はいいですよ。面白いですよ。Japanese is so different from other Western languages, and that's why it's difficult to learn English for Japanese people, and vice versa, or like English speaking, or let's say Western, or I don't know. Anyway, but that's why now I feel I can see the world with two very different lenses. If that makes sense. 日本、本日、not 本に。漢字の読み方がいろいろあるっていうところですかね。So there are different ways to pronounce or read 漢字。Yeah. There are two ways of reading. Like, I don't know if you know the word 音読み and what happens? 音読み and 訓読み. I don't remember why they are like what that means. Or I do remember, but I can't really explain. But anyway, so there are different ways to pronounce 漢字. Then you have 日曜日, which is 日曜日. Don't you think it's fascinating? It's fun? ちょっと面白くないです？なぜだっていうね。さあ、めんどくさいシタデルにやってきましたよ。いや、これは怖い。これももし、fascinating, yes, fun, no, agreed. Yeah, maybe it's not fun. Yeah, that's what we learn at school when we are like from first grade to I can't remember how many years we learn kanji at school. 小学校1年生の時からね、もうずっと漢字勉強しますからね。大人になってから漢字覚えるってなかなかね。庭には鶏がいる。いや、それ別にIt's difficult to say thing. Like, isn't there something similar also in English? Also in Danish. Danish people like to, make fun of those who learn Danish with that kind of expression. ほら、なんだこれは、なんか死にそう。このベリシムもういいや、これ。とりあえずボス行こう。ここに来たのはボスを倒すためですからね。倒せたらいいけど。It's been a while to hear or see 庭には鶏がいる。I don't think it's fascinating. Well, I don't know. But it's fun. Try to say that. なんかあったよな。早口言葉って英語でなんて言うんだっけな。ちょっと調べよう。早くね。別に早く言わなくてもいいんですけど、こう、次のエリアに行くかなんかして。あ、いや、いいこうしたら止まるな。早口言葉って英語でなんて言うんだっけな。There are some sentences or expressions which is very difficult to pronounce because the pronunciation is, I don't know how to explain, but I think there's a word for that kind of thing. That's what I want to look up in ChatGPT. Like, why can't you just use hiragana? But if you use only hiragana, then it's very difficult to read. もしね、ひらがなだけ使ってたらすごく長くなるし、and 漢字 this is not only this shows not only sound but also meaning. Like this one, yeah. Well, I can't really. I don't know if I can explain. But the kanji is very useful, or it's not just a sound but also meaning. That's also something I can look up. I want to look up. First one. 象形文字じゃないわ。なんて言うんだっけ。忘れた。長すぎる。そう、ひらがなだけにするとね、多分長すぎるっていう。僕の話長すぎました。だったらすいません。なんだっけ。まずは早口言葉。早口言葉で、英語で何？ I am always saying to my students, like I should be a English teacher, or sometimes still I teach English to some people, but to my students I always say this is the very bad way to look up the word. Like among a lot of Japanese people, they always think, okay, how do you say this in English? And then they don't know the word, then they stop talking. But again, Japanese, English, very different languages, so there are not always like the counterpart word. Anyway, so I mean, if only hiragana would be too long. I know, Rei-san. I'm just kidding. And anyway, じゃあ何言ったっけ。そう、このね、なんで調べ方。日本語でね、これを英語で言うと何だろうって調べるとね、もう知らない言葉だらけなんで、あまりおすすめはしないですが、一応いつも前置いて。英会話講師、タングトゥイスター。タングトゥイスターって言うんだ。その庭には鶏がいるとかね、タングトゥイスタ There are some tongue twisters. Wait, I don't know if you understand this tongue twister. Does that make sense? But tongue, yeah, twister. まあ舌がね、twist. こうこんがらがるって感じだから。Maybe I think you can figure out what this means. Yeah, 生麦、生米、生卵とかね。あ、これもあるの。She sells seashells by the seashore. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. 言えてるかな。いや、こっちの方が言いにくいな。生麦、生米、生卵ね。She sells seashells on the seashore. チャットだと余裕ですよね。もう一個が、そう、漢字って、音だけじゃなくて、意味もある。けど、そういう文字のことをなんて言うっけ、まあ、これは単純に日本語でちょっと知りたいっていうね。英語ではロゴグラムと言います。難しい言葉。いや、そうなん？ロゴグラム？ロゴグラフィックライティングシステム。聞いたことなかったけど、もしかしたら皆さんは聞いたことあるかもしれないですね。ああ、ロゴグラムねっていうね。じゃあ日本語で何て言うかを知りたかったんですよね。表音文字、表意文字かな。日本語では、いや、これも日本人でも普段使わない言葉ですけどね。なんか、やっぱり僕は言語を学んできた時間が長かったから、こういうの好きなんですけど。あ、表意文字ね、表意文字。ロゴグラム。そう、だからね、漢字は、ロゴグラムズ。I don't know if this is understandable. Kanji are logograms. You need to know what kanji is. And then this logogram, it's quite linguistic nerd. Is you need to you don't need to be a linguistic nerd, but it's I don't think this is a daily vocabulary. Anyway, ちょっと言ってみますよ。このめんどくさいとステアしたか。ボス戦が長いっていうのかな。倒せるといいですけど。まだか。リッチュアルと被ってんのか。誰？あ、これか。ナイトの。おりゃおりゃ。あれもうダメージ入ってない？もしかして。なんか、汚い黒い水を撒いてますけど。The stars betray us. 星は我らを裏切ったみたいな。何の話してる？私関係ないんですけども、星の裏切りとか。おりゃおりゃ。これ、ぼったちにいけるか。あ、あ、見る。あー。ちょっと待ってよ。じゃあこの平均ボスを倒したらコメントをちゃんと背景に。これ逃げなくてもいけたけどめちゃくちゃアタックスピード遅くなってるな。何これ重っ。これ避けないとめんどくさいやつかな、もしかしたら。誰が喋ってる？何の話これ。なんかまた新しいやつか。ナイトメアオブボラナさん。全然知らない人出てきた気が。もうぼったちで殴ろう。死んでも。ネドデッド。何？もう一人来るの？もしかして。No escape。逃げられんぞ。いや逃げませんけど。どれと戦ってんの？なんか手がいっぱい出てきてる？なんかこれ終わった？オルロスってパスオブエグザイル2のエクスペディションのボスの名前に似てる？ちょっと違うかな。ちょっと話見る前にコメントをいただいてるんで、コメントをちょっと先に見たいですね。はい、Some words have same or similar meaning but different kanji assigned. ああ、なるほどね。 似たような意味だったら同じ意味だけど違う漢字が使われてるね。見るね。で、more difficult for me example 青木。Even Japanese we don't understand the difference. Not really. I'm very careful with some words in my what's it called? My expertise, like when I work as a coach or like a coach, the guy who helps people or company to like become more effective or change their way of working kind of thing. Then I first define all the words and then I use this word with this for this meaning kind of thing to make it clear so that they do not really get confused. But in daily conversation, we just, use similar words interchangeably and really do not really think about, I think. Consultants? Not really consultants. Consultant is, again, to define what consultant is. For me, consultant is a person who solves problems for their client or instead or on behalf of the clients, but I'm a coach, so I help them to understand what the problem is, or then maybe help them to realize that's not really problem at all, kind of a thing. グリーンメイプルさんめちゃくちゃいっぱいありますね。There's 馬3つ漢字 that is used in hopping one word これなんだちょっと待てよ一個ずついきます。見るはでも英語でも see と look と watch で日本人は習うんですけどね学校でその違いってなんか微妙に難しいなでさらにそこからなんかちょっとレベルが上がったら observe とか、glimpse とかステアとかなんかもう見るっていう単語いっぱい出てくるなっていうのでなんか同じように難しい気がしますけどでレインさんは confused、you are not a problem but、confused because or、regarding my work or Japanese、anyway that's why Path of Exile and learning languages are both fun. どっちもね、it's complex. That's why it's fun to tackle, spend time. ということでどうでしょう A big problem with English is how too many people in different parts of the world speak it. So you have a lot of words meaning same things. 英語の問題は、もう本当にいろんな人がね、話されてるから、You have a lot of words meaning same thing. いろんな言葉で同じ意味になる。まあね、確かに。It's potato chips in America, but it's potato crisps in Britain. Or chips, maybe. Like fish and chips. I can agree with the PoE being fun indeed. Thank you. ありがとう、エンブレードさん。やっぱりね難しいからこそ大変だったりね時にでもやらされてたら嫌になりますけどね英語もこう日本人に限らずかな学校でテストされてねこう比べられると面白くないけど自分が学びたいなとか面白いなと思ってやってたらどんどん面白くなりますね。Yeah, chips in Britain is French fries. Yeah, French fries. Yeah. Potato chips, French fries. そうだ。Sometimes, yeah, like when you order fish and chips and then you do not get potato, or yeah, I expect French fries, but sometimes I get like potato chips, like from very cheap one on the plate. It depends on what kind of restaurant you are buying or ordering fish and chips. Yeah, 難しいというか面白いというかね。英語はでもそうですよね。And、yeah, So many people speaking English, that's a proof, I would say. That means English is relatively easy to learn. And that's what I want to say or like share with the Japanese people. And I think when you go to junior high and high school, then we learn, I can't remember how many hours, but we just need a little bit more time to like practice communicating in English. Then they can, well, we can use more English, but they maybe, they have some bad experience by, like I said, being tested and compared with other, fellow students, our friends at school. It's not fun if you're forced to do. Even Path of Exile, I would say, if you're forced to play, then it wouldn't be, I don't know, for some people maybe it would, but yeah. Forcing someone to do something, that's like, it's a very, what's it called in English? It's demotivating, I would say. And so forcing or giving orders, that's not really a good approach to, work with people. That's kind of thing going back to what I do for my living, Lane-san is confused. That's, I wouldn't say that, like to my client, like when I work with a company and some bosses, they have difficulty in managing younger co-workers, and then I see some, let's say, problem there, but I wouldn't say that right away because I just need him or her to think they by themselves realize their problem, and that's what I help. Consultants, they just come there and say, okay, this and this and this should be fixed, and then everything is fine. This is exaggeration, of course, but that's not what I do because I believe that won't change people. Like, we do know, what to do, what's the right thing to do, but it's not always easy. ティア17クリアしましたね。シタデルだっけこれなんだっけまあいいや、はい、もう一個ティア17のマップに行って休憩しようと思います。I take another Tier 17 map and then have a short break. モブレイダさん、Yeah, I could never force my real life friends to play PoE. もうね、友達にいくら面白いからといってね、いや、PoE 絶対やれよとはできないですよね。So I just help people who want to play this game but just a bit lost. I think I prefer that approach. I wouldn't say that's the right approach because there are tons of right approaches in the world, or they are not. Yeah, when you like get stuck in this way of thinking, like is this right or wrong, or this is good or bad, then problem occurs, I think. And I try to help people to have their problems disappear to as a coach. And the coaching is all about helping people to, I would say, live a more comfortable, laid back, happy life. And to live a happy life, I believe this is not really about Path of Exile or my streaming. I maybe speak too much about my work. Yeah. ティア17。これなんだ ?Reality Fragment。これもどっか行けるやつか。Absence of Mercy。メイブンのフルパワーこれって取ったやつかな違うか。いや、今日ちょっとね、このウーバーボスも行ってみたいけど、まあ無理だろうな。ただこの4つ、ね、このウーバーボス、このうちの4体倒せばいいっていう、これどれかいけたらいいんですけどね。無理かな。無理な気がします。でも、やってみるまではわからないですね。よし、もう一個、ティア17いきます。 もう一個新しいの、下でルアやった。フォートレスはいけるの分かってる。サンクチュアリー。いいですね、名前が。ディアブロ4って感じが僕にはします。サンクチュアリー。Monsters have 100% increased area of effect。カオスレジスタンスプラス25。これはどうなんだ？大丈夫かな？大丈夫か。行ってみよう。帰れないですもんね、ここのついてるモッドね。違う、まあ、マップ、なんだっけ、これ、マップでいいのか。マップを使えばいいのかもですけど、まあ、試しに行ってきますよ。Embledo さん。I get that since I also have coached several fresh newbies in this game, and instead of just giving them the currency or gear to help them, I teach them instead how to farm the divines themselves so they could actually learn properly instead of just being carried. Yeah, this is about like giving fish or teach them how to fish kind of thing, right? いいですね。素晴らしいと思います。For me personally, it's fine to get carried and get gears and currencies if there are somebody who wants to do that. I'm happy to be helped, and if that's a win-win. But at the same time, I also want to learn how to then farm by myself, or how to also yesterday trading. I bought some expensive gears, and I want to figure out how to do that next time. Yeah. But some people, they are just fine being carried and get whatever they want. So it all depends on how you want to enjoy the game or enjoy their life even ですかね。まあ人それぞれですもんね、楽しみ方はね。さあ、サンクチュアリー。これも初めてなのかな。さあとりあえずもうこのマップのコンテンツはちょっとティア17はあまりあれかな、このなんか落ちた、なんか落としてる。このスイッチとね、オルターか、オルターとマーシナリーだけ見とこう。フロストハンドさん。
Well?
インファマスじゃないけど、カオスオブいただきます。So be it! Be it! とか、なんか日本語になんて訳すんだろうっていつも思いますね。もう、じゃあそれでいいというか、なんか depends on the context っていうかね。死ぬ。カオス。とにかく前へ進もう。よし、じゃあここじゃなかった。こっちかな。こっちでもないですね。どこ？カオス、what？ まあ大丈夫よ。あれ？ここじゃないのか。レベル16。16のマップはまだまだ使います。こっちでもない。左側か。この下。ここでもないね。どこだ？だいたいティア10のやっぱアリーナがあるっすよね、きっとね。ちょっとコメントをいただいてるのは横目で見つつも、よそ見しすぎたら死んじゃうんでちょっと集中してます。どこだ。あった。ポータルね。これね。ポータル触ろうとしてるのに。ポータル。You have a grievance with T70 maps and that's all layouts are pretty bad. グリーバンスってなんだ？ちょっとM ブレードさんの単語知らないです。わからないときはもう日常って喋ってたらね、もうわからない単語はあるのが普通なんですけど、今はちょっと英語を学ぶモードということで。Tier 17のマップに、 不満。でもコンプレインですね。That's all layouts are pretty bad. レイアウトがあんま良くない。確かに。I like the root and difficulty that comes from them, but the layouts are just. 確かになんかブリンクもしにくかったりっていうのはあるかな。まあちょっとそういう難しさもあるのが Tier 17なのかもしれないですけどね。さあ、ボスはどうでしょうか。いきなりしまった。先のあれまた一緒か。死にかけ。あれは食らったらあかんやつか。なんかなんか違うぞ。ぐるぐるもダメージ入ってるわ。終わりまだかな。さすがにそんな簡単じゃない。あれこれさっきの人たちまたちょっと後でまとめてください。おし、終わり。ナイス。一旦帰るか。よし。どういう話だったんだこれ。ティア17、入っちゃった。聖域ね。さっき言ったのは、さっき入ったの何だったっけ。それも覚えてない。まあこれ見直すとこからちょっと戻ってきたらやろうかな。シタデル行って、サンクチュアリーとのか。シタデル。フォートレスも砦やしな。シタデル。要塞というか。ここら辺も、for me, Citadel and Fortress are interchangeable. Technically, they are, I know that they are two different things, but for me, just more or less the same. Also, even in Japanese. 日本語でもね、要塞と砦と城塞とか言われたら一緒ですって感じですけど、はい、ここら辺の話がちょっとね、ありそうだから、休憩を挟み、ここら辺でなんか結構喋ってるんで、サクッとだけ見直してみますかね。はい。こんな感じで、Path of Exile を英語でやりながら、英語も学びつつ、コメントをいただけたら、コメントを通じて見てくださってる方とお話ししつつな、まったりした配信をこの後も2時間ほどやろうと思ってますので、お時間があればぜひ引き続きご覧いただければ嬉しいです。